Hello and welcome to release 4.8.0 of the application. I thought I'd give you a quick run through of the new features in this release. And the first new feature is improved object creation. With previous releases you used to just click on the symbol and it always used to appear in the top left hand corner, and then you had to drag it and drop it to where you wanted it to be placed on the canvas. But now all you need to do is click a symbol, so we'll click a colour light signal. You'll see the cursor has changed, and as I move the cursor back onto the canvas, the object tracks it, so I can now place that wherever I want on the schematic. So we'll just place a point. There we go. Um, so that's the first thing, and it's really useful if you've got a large schematic where you have to scroll the canvas, because now you can place the objects exactly where you want on the screen without having to continually scroll back to the start. The other new feature is an improved copy and paste. It's similar to item place in that now when you press Control C to copy an object, it will now move with the cursor and you can place it wherever you want on the schematic. So they're the two main features. The other main feature is DCC power switches. Um, and what these are effectively DCC accessory buttons that you can put on the schematic. So for example, if you are still running analog for train control and you've got isolating sections, you can use these switches to activate some DCC relays to actually apply power to that particular section of track, or disable power to that section of track. So we'll just open up one of these switches. And you can see here we've got the switch name, switch description that will appear as a run mode tooltip. There's quite a few options for changing the appearance of the button, which I know some people have asked for. You can have a straightforward on and off switch or a momentary switch. If you like, you can actually hide that switch in run mode if you want all the automation to happen behind the scenes. And then all you do is you enter a sequence of DCC commands that will be sent out to the accessory bus when the switch is activated and when the switch is deactivated. So if I just apply that, put it back into run mode, and here we go. Power on and power on and power off. The other new feature that I've added is you can now also put DCC accessory switches into your route configuration. So for example here, I've got two track isolating sections, one on the avoiding line and one on the platform 1 line. So if I look at my route descriptions down here, so down to platform 1, double click on that. You can see now you've got the points to set, signals to clear, subsidiary signals to clear, and then the lines and the points to highlight as before. But you've now got a section in that configuration window to specify what DCC switches you want to set. So you can set switches to on within the configuration, or you can set switches to off within the configuration. And it's probably worth noting, similar to the DCC switches, I've also added more options for tailoring the appearance of the buttons. So if I just OK that, and we'll do a quick demonstration. So if we just move back to run mode, so down to platform 1, you'll see the points change. You've just seen that power switch be activated and the signals clear to give a route into the platform. If I deselect that, and we're back to where we started, down to avoiding, and again you can see that power switch has been activated. And that's about it. The only other minor thing I've done is I've provided some more options for the canvas. So if you don't like the grey background that's a default in the application, you can change the canvas color to whatever you want. So if you wanted to have, I don't know, let's just choose something random. Let's do that and press OK and then apply. and you can see we've changed the canvas. And going back to edit mode, if we want the grid to be something a bit different, again, let's choose something that's quite in your face. OK, and apply, and there we go, that's the grid. And that's pretty much it for this release, but I hope you find the new features that I'm added useful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.